say the nail that sticks out gets hammered down. But here's the thing. If you've ever dared to lead, speak truth, or simply live your full self, you already know what that hammer feels like. Sometimes it's criticism, and sometimes it's complete, utter silence. Sometimes it's being passed over and even left out. But if you're that nail, if you're standing for something, then you're not sticking out. You're holding it all together. Leadership isn't about avoiding pressure. It's about knowing where you stand when it comes. Standing out means attention, and with attention comes friction. The world won't always applaud you when you speak up, especially when what you're saying is something that they don't want to hear. But here's what I've learned. The goal isn't to be accepted. The goal is to be aligned with your purpose, with your calling, and with your values. You don't need to be liked by everyone to be respected by the right ones. And each time life tries to knock you back in line, ask yourself these two questions. What am I standing for? And is it worth the hit? Because every swing can either flatten you or forge you. So stand tall anyway. You were not made to blend in. You were made to build something stronger. Let me tell you about an experiment. Years ago, scientists built a perfect dome, a biodome. Inside, they planted trees with ideal conditions, sunlight, water, and soil. Everything the trees could ever need. No pests, no storms, and no wind. At first, the trees grew fast, but then they began to fall over. Why? They had no wind, no resistance, no struggle, no force to push against. And without it, their roots stayed shallow. So when they grew tall, they couldn't carry their own weight. And here's the truth. It's the wind that makes your roots go deep. Without it, you'll grow tall, but not strong. And when the pressure comes, you're going to fall. So maybe that job loss wasn't the end. And maybe that divorce wasn't the breaking. Maybe the grief, the silence, the seasons that where everything felt like it was slipping away, maybe they were your wind, not to destroy you, but to steady you. Let's talk about the real stuff, the quiet moment after the papers are signed and you wonder if you failed. I've been there. That empty morning after the layoff where your title's gone and so is your confidence. That cold seat at the funeral when someone you love so deeply isn't coming back. Those moments, that's where the roots grow or the limbs snap. And it's not just about surviving adversity. It's about growing through it. Sure, you can take cover. You can shrink. You can blend in. You can stay hidden and avoid the pain. That's an option, but I can't do it. I've lived too much, fought too hard, and failed far too loudly. I can't accept that everything I've survived was just to sit quietly in a dome, safe and shallow, living a life that asks nothing of me. I want to leave here empty, used up, poured out, rooted deeply. If you're in the storm right now, listen closely. Don't quit. Give God a little more time. We live in a microwave culture. We want healing now, answers now, success now. But God's timing is layered with protection. If He's asking you to wait, it's not because He's forgot about you. It's because He's aligning what you can't see. Delay is not denial. It's divine positioning. The wind might be strong right now, but it's only making your roots unshakable. Hold steady. You might be far closer than you think. So this week, ask yourself, where am I being forged, not flattened? What wind is growing my roots? And more than anything, what will I stand for? In closing, you weren't made for the dome. You were made for the deep. The wind isn't your enemy, it's your builder. Let it work.